Hey guys, Nicole here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so welcome to a new cinema blog review experience, and we're talking Disney on this video, and we're talking Disney's newest sequel, Moana 2. So, I was lucky enough that when Moana premiered on movie theaters, I was already living in the US, and I was able to go to the movie theater to experience this beautiful movie. I remember when it came out, I basically was collecting physical media, but I wasn't like into checking new releases. And when all these 4K things started to happen, Best Buy released some beautiful steelbooks, and I do have the chance to get the 4K steelbook, which eventually I will do the review on the channel for you guys. And the plan is, before I go to the movie theaters and take you guys with me to the CMX at the Dolphin Mall here at Miami, Florida, I want to experience the magic of Moana. Again, I love the music of this movie. I blasted in my car so many times. I love the story of the first movie, and basically this is what's going on at the point that I'm starting this vlog. I'm starting this vlog here because I do want to watch Moana before Moana 2 hits theater. At this point I still haven't got my tickets, but it's going to be premiering on the week of Thanksgiving, and that week I have it as PTO from Monday to Friday, so I will try to go on Tuesday if I'm not mistaken. I will get my tickets, and when it's closer to that specific day I will be able to watch this one. So CMX had, because of the studios, a no pass kind of deal, so you're gonna get it discounted, you're gonna get it for free. You need to pay for the experience of this movie, and Disney is already saying details that they're expecting Moana 2 to do as good as Inside Out 2 did on the movie theaters. So this is the big next Disney project that I'm really excited to be watching on the big screen, and I want to take you guys with me to this experience. Moana, I already saw it on 4K, so this is going to be like the 6th rewatch that I do for the film. I just enjoy it so much, and we also have a live action on the way. But anyways, guys, this is something that I'm doing these days. I'm trying to avoid as much as I can trailers, pictures, story-wise, because I want the movie to surprise me. My understanding is that originally they were planning to do a Disney Plus series, but then when they saw how good of an idea they have, they thought that it was better to do the idea as a movie on the big screen. So, join me if this is something that interested you. If you want to know my honest opinion about Moana's sequel, Moana 2, I will be giving my thoughts at the end of the video, but I'm living in the past right now. You guys are in the future already. In a few seconds, I will take you guys with me to the CMX Dolphin Mall. Okay guys, so it's finally the day, Tuesday, November 26th. I'm already here at the Dolphin Mall. As I showed you guys on a few clips, I rewatched yesterday. I don't even remember how many times I have seen Moana. I even went to the movie theater when the movie premiered, and I loved the movie every single time. I love the music. I was driving from my house here to the mall with the soundtrack from the original movie that is one of my favorite soundtracks from Disney. And the first one is so good that I'm expecting great things for this sequel, that it was intended to be a Disney Plus show. Now, the first reviews are in, and people are saying that it's a good sequel, but it's not that good. People are saying that the story kind of like felt rushed because it was going to be a TV show, things like that. So I always like to give movies an opportunity. I hope that I enjoyed the movie a lot. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are coming to the movie theaters these days to watch Wicked, which I already saw, in Gladiator sequel, Gladiator 2. But I'm excited for Moana. I'm seeing it on opening day. My function is on IMAX at 2:40 p.m. It's already 2:10 p.m. So I'm 30 minutes earlier. This movie ticket, I did pay for it. It was $20 in total. I have seen trailers, I have seen pictures. I'm super excited. There is a stands. This specific movie theaters only has a collectible cup, but I have seen movie theaters that have like the way the sea plays with her, like the wave. They have that as a popcorn bucket. I have seen a boat for nachos. So if you are into collecting popcorns kind of things and collectible cups, CMX is not going to be your options, because again, they're only doing a regular collectible cup, which I'm not going to be getting. Mostly these days I'm just paying for the movie. I'm not getting popcorns and things. I'm to that point that I'm like, if I come to somebody, I might share popcorns and things like that, but it's overpriced and I can get popcorns on my house and things like that. That's just the way I'm feeling it these days. I'm already enjoying the movie and spending money on the movie theaters, and then on physical media, but I just love coming to the movie theaters. One of the things that I'm expecting to see is that the Snow White trailer hasn't made the official by Disney way to YouTube. There is leaked trailers and things like that, and I hope like this function has the Snow White live action trailer playing before the movie, which I'm super excited from the movie. I got this shirt for Colorado and I'm feeling hot right now. Florida is being crazy down here in Miami. Like some days it's cold, some days it's super hot like this. But I always get cold at the movie theaters and I didn't want to have like a jacket or something, so I just decided to wear this. I have my AC off because I want you guys to be able to hear me, but the review at the end of the video, I'm definitely going to be recording it back at the house because I'm going to die in this weather. But yes, I'm excited. Wish me luck. I do hope that I love the sequel for Moana. So I will see you guys inside the movie theater. So they haven't put on the outside any poster for Moana 2, and another thing to have under consideration, the studio has marked this movie as a no-pass film, so that means that you cannot get any kind of discounts or free tickets. You need to pay full price for the movie. The same thing happened to me on Deadpool and Wolverine.
Where I learned our people are voyagers. Where Grandma showed me who we are.
Grandma, she said to grab Maui by the ear and tell him, I am Moana Motunui.
Okay guys, so I just made it back home from the movie theater and let's talk about Moana 2. So first things first, the IMAX experience, I'm getting to love that a little bit better because I do like the way the movie sounds, the way the movie looks. I know it's a little bit pricey, but I've been enjoying the experience. Almost every single movie that I have watched in the last couple of months have been IMAX, and the thing that I was waiting for, they finally played the Snow White live action trailer. I'm super excited for Snow White, I'm sorry. I know a lot of people will hate it, but like The Little Mermaid, I'm definitely waiting for that movie a lot. But anyways, as I told you guys, the idea of Moana sequel was originally going to be into play on a TV show from Disney Plus. Now, the people involved on this project, that's why the movie was announced only a year before, decided that the idea was so good to do a regular movie that they decided to do a movie. Let's put this example. Out of 10, I want to give the movie a 7. It's enjoyable, you can watch it and enjoy it, but it feels like those old sequels from Disney that they were direct video on demand. They were enjoyable, but they weren't as good as the original at all. Now, the first Moana movie, it was an original idea by Disney, and the movie is so beautiful. The music is so good since day one. If you watch Moana, you enjoy every single musical number. And I remember my experience watching on the movie theater, the colors, the music, the original songs, the voices. The movie is so good that I have watched it, like kind of to the Encanto level. Those are movies that I can watch over and over and over again, and I will never get bored of these kind of movies. So I watched Moana yesterday and I did enjoy it. Now, the sequel is 3 years after the events of the original movie. Now, Moana is embracing that she wants to find more people. She's a wayfounder, if I'm not mistaken, that's the code that they use. One beautiful thing about this movie is that the colors of the movie, the sea continues to be super beautiful. The colors are amazing. Like, animation wise, it's a super well done and beautiful movie. The songs, I don't even remember one song that I can tell you right now, like, oh my god, I went to Spotify, I'm hearing the soundtrack, because the songs that got to your ears being like songs from the original movie that they just reprise on this one with different voices, and the intro is exactly the same sound as the original movie. And basically we have Moana now has a little sister, and that's a cute part of the story because she teach her the way the sea is their friend and how the sea opens for her, and then the way playing with them. They use one more time the pig and the chicken. Disney knows how good the chicken was on the first one, so the chicken is like, we have again the screaming moment from the chicken. The chicken is super involved on the sequel, and the pig is now more involved than in the first one. In this adventure he goes with Moana. Now, the premise is that there is a big island that they need to discover, and she's the leader. She gathers a crew. We have new characters coming into play, and she basically ends up finding Maui for a second time. Sounds familiar? Yes. So she finds Maui one more time on an island. He's having some troubles, and now this is my issue. I remember by watching the trailers and things like that, that we were presented to a villain, which is kind of a bad lady. She's the villain just because she wants to get out of the place that she's at, but that's the only thing that she does. Like, put Moana into an adventure and give her some advice. So for me, that's not even a villain. At any point of the movie, I felt that they were in danger to be losing their life or something like it. We get the coconuts back, and we get kind of a backstory from the coconuts. I thought they were going to be playing more with the backstory from Maui, but they did not. They just put that since he is a semi-god, he has conversation with other semi-gods. And now the most frustrating thing, I hope the movie does well, but I don't think it's going to be doing that well. It lasts for an hour and 30 minutes without counting the credits. There is a post-credit scenes on the first roll part of the credits. And the post-credit scene is not like the first one that we have like the big crab telling a joke about the Little Mermaid. No, this one is what it would have been, if I'm not mistaken, the season finale, and then the stakes for season 2. Now we have an open story for Moana, that if the movie doesn't do that well and they don't develop a third movie or a TV show, we have now an open ending, because there is this big villain behind the spell that they have for them not to be able to find more people outside of the island, that now we have an open story. And again, I think Disney in this one is trusting a lot of the Moana title. Again, Moana is a great movie. If you have never seen Moana, give it a try, because it's an amazing Disney movie. We have a lot of jokes. We have again The Rock as the voice and the little lady. There is also, if you don't know, a live action in the Parliament. They're filming it for Moana. And again, the sequel is like, if you can't wait to watch it on Disney Plus or on a streaming, you can do the favor and just wait, because again, out of 10, I will give it a 7. It's in the Moana world. You still have songs to enjoy, but again, I don't even remember right now that I'm back home like a song that I will be like, oh my god, this song was so good. The songs that I do remember is because they were playing on the first one. The grandma makes an appearance one more time, and that was a super beautiful moment for me. But again, the chicken gets to be again the best scene. Moana is kind of like a little bit lost and trying to be taking advices. The relationship between Moana and Maui, still a great relationship, and I love the way they end the story on the original Iceland, but again, taking on consideration the post-credit scene, this leave the door open. On the original Moana was kind of like, it's a movie that can stay here on the first part and that's it, but they decided to make a sequel. Again, you do feel that the sequel was meant to be a TV show. It doesn't feel like it was meant to be a big movie with big stakes and being like, oh my god, I love this movie, I want to rewatch it all the time. So usually, like it happens with lots of sequels, this one is not better than the original. I will keep watching the original Moana, and I will wait for news from Disney. I will be tracking how good the movie does. It opened on a Tuesday, so I watched it on opening day. The movie theater was kind of like not super full, but there were a lot of people right there. But anyways, that was my experience watching Moana 2. If it gets released on physical media, of course, I will add it to my collection, and then we will be doing an unboxing together. But for now, I would love to know in the comments if you're excited for Moana 2, and if you watched it already, what do you think about it? But guys, definitely for now, that will be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep the family growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.